Hi everyone, welcome back to Raise to Rise podcast, a place where we discuss bite-sized wisdom nuggets with easy-to-follow practices to live a better life. Raise to Rise podcast is supported by Ayurvedic Seva. Ayurvedic Seva is an herbal dietary supplement line set out to change the industry by dedicating the company to quality, safety, and holistic approach on making the wellness journey safe, healthy, and natural. If you want to start adding some natural herbs in your diet, then head over to ayurvedicseva.com and use our promo code RAISE2RISE for 30% discount. Once again, head over to ayurvedicseva.com and use our promo code RAISE2RISE for 30% discount. I am your host, Mital Patel, a parenting junkie, Ayurveda enthusiast, and an advocate of conscious living. Today I'm here to share my learning about Kapha Dosha. For past 2 episodes, we have been talking about dosha, a concept of constitution in Ayurveda. For those of you who are new to the world of Ayurveda, known as the science of life, is the healing gift to us from the ancient enlightened Vedic culture. The same Vedic sages that produced India's original systems of yoga and meditation established Ayurveda as well. Ayurveda recognizes 3 primary life forces in the mind and body, called as Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, which corresponds to the elements of air, fire, and water. Each person experiences unique balances and imbalances. Hence, we must understand our own nature for our own well-being in life. The food that is good for one person may not be good for another. Similarly, the mental or emotional conditions favorable to one person may not suit another. Ayurveda contains such a well-developed science of individual types as its core wisdom. Hence, Ayurveda clearly helps us understand all our individual variations, special abilities, and qualities. Let's dive deep into Kapha Dosha. Kapha is comprised of earth and water energy. Kapha is wet, cold, heavy, dull, sticky, soft, and fixed, as in steady or stuck. Kapha is primarily moist and slow. We can see this in the nature of flame or that of water confined in a limited area where it stagnates. Kapha means flame, so it indicates the qualities of stickiness and adhesion. Kapha, that is water, is located in the chest, throat, head, pancreas, sides, stomach, lymph, fat, nose, and tongue. Its primary site is the stomach. Kapha gives nourishment, provides substance, and gives support. It makes up the bulk of our bodily tissues. It provides our emotional support in life and governs the positive emotional traits such as love, compassion, patience, and forgiveness. It serves as a vehicle or container. Kapha, meaning water, exists in the medium of earth. Our physical composition is mainly water and is contained within various boundaries of our skin and other tissues as an earthy element. Kapha is the material substratum and support of the other 2 doshas and gives stability to body function. It serves as a conserving and restraining force on the other 2 doshas and their active and consuming nature. Without Kapha, the other 2 doshas can disperse and disintegrate our energy. It lubricates the mucous membranes and the joints and serves to cushion the entire body. Kapha also gives emotional calm and endurance and governs our capacity to feel and sympathize. Chest or lungs produce phlegm, as does the throat, head, sinuses, and the nasal passages. The mouth and tongue produces saliva, another kapha fluid. The tongue is the organ of taste which belongs to the water element. Fat tissue that surround the abdominal cavity in the form of peritoneal fluid also stores water as in kapha. Kapha as water is held below in the kidneys and reproductive system and gives us the foundation or the energy reserve to rely upon. Kapha, when balanced, is forgiving, loving, easygoing, laid back, chilled, and humorous. And when out of balance, emotionally, it's resistant to change, sluggish, lack of motivation, attached, and possessive. And physically imbalanced kapha results in weight gain, water retention, congestion, colds, stuffy nose, clammy hands, and thick stools. Imbalanced kapha causes depression of the digestive fire, nausea, lethargy, heaviness, chills, looseness of the limbs, cough, difficult breathing, and excessive sleeping. High Kapha Dosha results in the accumulation of weight and gravity in the body, which inhibits normal function and causes hypoactivity through excess tissue accumulation. One can get caught in a force of inertia, heaviness, congestion, and stagnation, and can also gradually lose the power of movement. Kapha is highest in our childhood years, though it can persist throughout our lives, especially in the cold, wet months in winter and early spring. What can causes the kapha imbalances? Overeating, emotional eating, oversleeping, dairy, cold weather, lack of exercise, etc. Now you may ask how to bring kapha back into balance. We can bring balance by exercising every day, walking outside, drinking warm ginger tea, eating warm, steamed, light foods, eating bitter, pungent, astringent foods, mindfully eating without distractions, sleeping on hard bed, waking up early, etc. Now that we learn about what kapha qualities, balances, and imbalances are, let's look at the connection between kapha dosha and other systems of medicines. Kapha is very much like the concepts of yin in traditional Chinese medicine. Kapha and yin are of the nature as water, cold, moist, heavy, and sinking. In the Greek and Islamic systems, kapha is parallel to the phlegmatic humors, which also correspond to the elements of water. So all the phlegmatic diseases belong to kapha. The concept of doshas provide an energetic key to understand the vital forces of the body and their processes of balance and imbalance. This is just an overall picture of characteristics of Kapha dosha. There are subdoshas of Kapha, which we will cover some other day. This is it for today. Hope Raised to Rise is providing you some value with the teachings of Ayurveda. Thank you for listening to Raised to Rise podcast. We would absolutely love to hear your thoughts about our today's episode. Please let me know you have listened to this episode and fill me with your aha moment. Share it on Instagram, tag me with the hashtag Raised to Rise or at Mithal's Conscious Parenting, and I would love to share those to my stories and shout you out there. So please go ahead and tag me on Instagram, and I would also love if you subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. It's our brand new podcast launch, and we have some bonus giveaways going on for the top raters and reviewers. Also, I would love to send you my 7-day parenting journal absolutely for free. All you gotta do is leave me a review in the iTunes store, take a screenshot, and email it over at raise2risepodcast@gmail.com. Again, take a screenshot of the review and email me at raise2risepodcast@gmail.com, and I will send you the 7-day parenting journal. Thank you so much for being the active listener of this podcast. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for raising your consciousness and rising as joyful beings.